Hi everyone, my name is Morgan McGreeny and I decided to do my research project on musical instruments made from wood. So to start out, some of the most commonly used woods within musical instruments are known as spruce, cedar, maple, and rosewood. And I do have a wooden guitar right here in front of me, and as you'll notice when I show you the front, the sides, and the back, the wood looks a little slightly different from each other. So there's the front, the side, and the back. The reason for this being, from doing my research, I believe that all the wood that is used for wooden instruments is slightly different from the next. For an example, if you have one violin and you have a second violin and they're made from the same tree or made from the same wood and they're the exact same brand, does not necessarily mean that the wood that's being used for both of them is going to appear the same. The appearance is going to be slightly different or could be completely different because the wood used for the first violin is going to be a different piece of the tree than the second violin, which makes each instrument unique, and which I thought was amazing because whenever I look at an instrument, whenever I look at a viola, I always thought, one viola is the same as the next viola. But actually, it's in fact different. It's actually does not use the same wood as the next viola, which is absolutely fascinating to me and wanted me to get to know more about wooden instruments. So I did do a little research on my own last year on musical wooden instruments. When I was in Ireland, I was able to go to the Cliffs of Curry, and I met this great guy. His name was Jack O'Connor, and he played the damo. I'm not sure exactly if I'm pronouncing that right, but it is spelled D-A-N-M-O, and the damo was this instrument. It was pretty large. It stood maybe about 46 inches high, and there was a whole bunch of different pieces. And I was kind of talking to him about it. I was like, oh my gosh, I've never seen this instrument before in the United States. I'm sure they have it, but I've just never come across it. Can you tell me a little bit more about it? And this is what I was able to find out. He did say that the damo is from it's from Vietnam. It's originated from Vietnam, and it's actually from a jackfruit tree, which I thought was really cool. And I kind of, was getting to know him, and he was basically saying, I was really never really into instruments, but then he got with his band, and they basically said, this is the instrument that we have. It's been in our family for a really long time, so we'd love for you to play it. And then when he started to do his research on it, he was like, wow, that's crazy. It actually comes from a jackfruit plant, and my name is Jack. That's awesome. So I thought that was really cool. Another instrument I was able to see on the Cliffs of Curry was a gago, or a go-go. I'm not really sure how you pronounce that either, but it's spelled A-G-O-G-O. And the music, the sounds that came from that instrument were absolutely beautiful. They were very high-pitched. It almost made you feel like as if it was a bird or a whistling sound. It was very gorgeous, and being over the cliffs and hearing the waves in the background just made the music that much more beautiful. Well, I hope that you enjoyed listening to me, and I hope that you're interested in wooden instruments as much as I am. And thank you so much for listening to me. I had a great year, a great summer, and thank you so much. Enjoy. Bye-bye.